Hello, welcome to Game 4 of the Medium Games match, Snowbz versus SSounder. Let's take a look at this kingdom. We've got no landscapes at all. It's all just kingdom cards, but some pretty powerful ones. Captain is quite a powerful card. We've got Trashing with Altar, which you can thin stuff out with, and I think you do want to thin out your coppers. And we've got Shepherd for draw, and Shepherd seems pretty good. Shepherd Captain seems pretty good. Maybe just open Priest, though, to start trashing coppers. I think I like the Cobbler open unless you draw SSounder's hand, which is really quite bad, because you could gain a Cobbler, Shepherd to hand when you all have your estates, but not if you draw that terrible thing. But yeah, so the Cobbler can gain you Shepherds if you need a Shepherd to draw, and it can gain you estates if you need estates to draw. I think here SSounder can take a Priest, though, and buy a Captain. That seems quite nice. Get that going. So I guess you want to try to get, a pair of Captains, a pair of Cobblers, an Outpost, all sorts of good stuff. SSounder opened with the Cobbler. Snowbz opened with Shepherd Silver. It's probably fine. You need to hit price points. I mean, it made sense in the game situation to take the Priest. I was perfectly happy with taking the Priest. I don't want to trash any of my estates. I'm going to keep them all. And you can always trash Priest to Captain can play Priest and trash the Priest later on. I assume here Captain will play as Shepherd and draw 4, which is a little bit, of a dicey shuffle, but it seems like it's going to be okay here. And it looks like SSounder is going to be able to get another Captain here. And yeah, this is great because they can gain a Shepherd and draw a deck. Captain as Acting Troupe is important. Neither of them have done it yet, but Captain can play Acting Troupe. The Captain stays in play, it doesn't get trashed. The Acting Troupe stays in the pile, and you just add 4 villagers. So this is the turn for SSounder to play Captain as Acting Troupe, I believe. We'll see if they notice the interaction. Yeah, so just be Captain as Acting Troupe here. Actually, Priest, yeah, Captain as Acting Troupe, then Priest, Copper, then Captain as Acting Troupe again. That gives you more coins. That's a quite nifty set of interactions. And either buy another Cobbler or another Priest, or another Captain or Cobbler. You're going to need to add a little bit of money for them. So they may want to add a silver here, or they can even hit gold if they do the line I said, Acting Troupe, Priest, Acting Troupe, gold. The reason you play the Priest first is because you get the extra 2 coins when the second Captain trashes something. They could also go Priest, somewhat reasonably. The 3-card states are going to be a little bit of a crapshoot. However, you are in theory going to have a Captain and a Cobbler coming into play. So if the Cobbler gains you an estate and the Captain plays as Shepherd, indecently, you should decently be able to figure things out. I'm sorry, DZ. It's just basic logic, the acting trashing thing. If I learned from anyone, it was from listening to you. Oh, it doesn't trash. Okay. So don't do the thing I said then. I would have done that, been confused, and then felt bad, but asked for an undo, which is reasonable for rules. It actually doesn't seem unreasonable for me for now for SSounder to get 1 gold there. Although, Outpost must make more sense than gold. Our Captains are a little bit off kilter, which is a little bit challenging in this situation. The problem is there's no cantrips here, so there's no way for you to trigger a shuffle. There's really no way for you to trigger a shuffle with Shepherds. Is there? Yeah, I mean you get down to very little. So here I think you scavenge. You want to scavenge and put a Yeah, I guess you put a shepherd on top of the deck and you just plan on gaining. No, so this definitely should be play shepherd here, trigger a terrible shuffle. And then you've got all those estates on top, which you're going to gain with your Cobbler next turn. Okay, so this raises the question, what are we playing the Scepter on? Giant is the only card in this kingdom that I would want to play a Scepter on? Or are they just going to play Scepter on Captain and have it stay out of play? But yeah, there's definitely ways you can... yeah, so here they can definitely play an estate, shepherd one estate, and then they'll top deck 2 greens. So I think SSounder has sort of is missing that last step here, but hopefully they figure it out over the course of the game that they can do that, because that ensures pretty much 100% reliability. When you have a captain coming into play and 3 green cards on top of your deck, you have very nice turns guaranteed, both the regular turn and the outpost turn. I think I would priest to this priest now, and then Scepter. Priest to priest and Scepter a captain to priest a copper, and that'll give you 6 money. You can buy another captain, something like that. They are quite low on money. They need to buy, some form of money here, or play their captains as something. Yeah, I didn't really follow what the plan was there. Why are they gaining so many villagers? They don't need more than like 2 villagers. You really only need to do that villager thing. You'd much rather play the Scepter as Scavenger, say, and then buy a Scavenger or a silver or something that costs 4. I don't understand what Snowbz is doing with the Giant. We'll see if they can get some good hits in. Yeah, that's just more... That was unfortunate, but there's a lot of green cards in the deck, and Giant is going to give them a curse, and then that's just more food for SSounder's priest. I think SSounder really needs to try to pick up another Cobbler here, and then get alternating Cobblers and alternating captains. Certainly for Snowbz, I would get... how many coppers does Snowbz have still? I think as Snowbz, I would consider getting an altar, and then I can alter coppers into Cobblers and Outposts, things that I want to do. That is correct. SSounder's things are badly misaligned right now. So this is perfect. You can discard 2 here and trigger a bad shuffle. I don't know why they're doing this, though. They didn't need to do this. But the point is they should top deck a shepherd, then play a shepherd, discard a state, and they're triggering what is, in all rights, a bad shuffle, except they've got a shepherd, 4 states, and curses down there. Actually, I think they need to discard two green here, and if they don't see the shepherd, they should be fine. I'm not quite following what they're doing. Top decking 2 shepherds feels a little bit risky, but okay. They top deck the green card. Yeah, so here, yes, they did not trigger a good shuffle. Yeah, I guess getting another captain is fine. I mean, this is what you expect when you're not setting up the shuffles, but it looks like it's going to work out all right. I think they pretty deliberately want to not play one of these captains to whatever extent they can do that. We're also getting to the point where they seem to have extra shepherds, and they can consider trashing a shepherd to a priest. That seems pretty reasonable to me. But certainly I'm not going to play one of these captains. Like priest to shepherd, play one captain as like a scavenger or something, and then and then play the Scepter for coins, buy another captain, and they've got 2 captains for next turn, 2 captains overlapping for the rest of the game. I think then they can add another Cobbler next turn, and they should be good to go. You know, their deck will be able to take green cards a lot better than Snowbz's deck. Yeah, they've now got... They did buy another captain, which is good. Having 3 captains come into play on your Outpost turn might be okay, but they're coming into play in the main turn. So hopefully SSounder can get that sorted out, because this is a little bit of an awkward kingdom for drawing and stuff. I don't think they're way overbuilding. I'd like to get one more Cobbler as them, and then you know, just start gaining 2 estates, Shepherd, Province every turn. They only have 4 captains, Andy. Yes, I'm not, like, the Scepter actually makes a little bit of sense in the giant deck. So if you're building with Captain Payload, having 1 Scepter and 1 giant will be a nice way to build. But this seems like it'll be fairly easy for SSounder to just slowly add up green cards, and unless Snowbz can get deck control here, they're not going to. So, I mean, I guess I would have played one of those captains as Shepherd. All right, so here, very clearly, play the Shepherd, discard 2 estates, and that is a bad shuffle, right? You have a shuffle where the top 4 cards are green cards. Leave them there. Play your Outpost. Play your captain as whatever. Scavenger. No, not Scavenger. Play your captain as Acting Troupe. Scepter the captain as Acting Troupe. And, or play Scepter as coins, buy a province, and then, yeah, Cobbler's fine too. Don't play Scavenger. Like, the only thing you can play here is Acting Troupe, actually. Buying Cobbler seems fine. Sceptering a captain for Acting Troupe seems fine. I think a province is fine. 2. And then play your Cobbler, play your Outpost. Then your captain can play as a Shepherd, and you can discard 3 green cards at the top of the shuffle, which is super nice. Because you're getting those 3 green cards. Actually, they're going back into the shuffle, but you know, this is, so SSounder's figured this out over the course of this game, which is great. Hopefully they'll recognize the next time they see this that they can do this every turn. So this is a bit awkward. You need to discard a couple of estates here to trigger a clean the right kind of shuffle, but it looks like Snowbz had seen enough, and yeah, SSounder had built a better deck. Yeah, the Priest did a good job thinning early, and you know, I think SSounder did a good job building that one. It's a 2-2 match, so it felt like evenly played. Both players had boards where they seemed like they understood what was going on better and played better. And I think the tournament game was a little bit lucky, and there was some other stuff, but all in all, I think evenly matched. So good luck to these 2 players in the rest of their medium games, and you know, good luck to their opponents. They're going to need it if they play at this level. So hope you all enjoyed listening. Please leave a comment if you have any suggestions or thoughts on how the players could have done better, or on my commentary.